morning, everyone. Here on the homestead, we start our day like most folks do, and that's with a cup of coffee. Our day starts out even better, however, if we actually enjoy our coffee. Over the years, we've tried many different kinds of coffee. We've pretty much tried them all. We've even tried grinding whole beans, which is better, but once you buy a bag of beans and you find that you don't like it, then you're stuck with it. These are some of the latest ones that we tried from Costco, and to be honest, we weren't real happy with either of them. We found that the dark roast was way too bitter, and the light roast actually still tasted bitter too. It just didn't quite taste right. Some friends of ours introduced us to some fresh roasted coffee that they roasted themselves at home. It was way better than anything that we've ever got from the store. So for Christmas, Therese got me this. It's just a coffee roaster off of Amazon. And for the beans, we ended up going with Columbia Blend green unroasted beans from smokinbeans.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. We're gonna walk you guys through the process and show you how easy it is to roast your own coffee at home. So with this coffee roaster, you don't have to tend to it the entire time. You can roast your own coffee, in a skillet, or people have done it in the oven on a cookie sheet. The problem is the beans have to be continually moved. The nice thing about this roaster is these little agitation bars will keep stirring your coffee beans for you. The main two variables that we're working with is temperature and time. We're not going to go dive down the rabbit hole that is every detail about roasting your own coffee at home. What we are going to do is show you how we've been doing it. So we're going to turn on our coffee roaster here. And right now we have the dial set. This is all in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. We're going to be roasting our coffee today at roughly 210 degrees Celsius for about 35 minutes. And we've been running batches where we've adjusted the temperature slightly lower or slightly higher, or slightly more time or slightly less time. And that changes the flavor profile of the final product. And so far, all the batches that we made have turned out way better than any of the store-bought coffee. This is really easy, folks. So while the roaster is preheating, we're going to weigh out approximately 250 grams of green coffee beans. So we've preheated our roaster for probably about between 5 and 10 minutes or so. Give it a chance to warm up, and then we're gonna pour the beans in. Okay, it's been 35 minutes into our cooking process. We're going to go ahead and turn this off, get it unplugged, and then we're going to pour the hot roasted beans out onto a cold cookie sheet to start getting them cooled down as quick as we can, and hopefully not make a mess in the process. Okay, we got the beans spread out on the cookie sheet, and we'll just let them cool down. With a 35-minute roasting time, we've been achieving roughly a medium roast. So here I've transferred the cooled beans into a colander, and I have them over my baking sheet, and I'm using that to go separate the papery chaff from the roasted beans. After you've roasted your beans, you should allow them to degas for a few days. This is a whole nother section that you can experiment with by waiting longer and see how the flavors develop over time. So we've been storing our beans in these Mylar bags. We ended up roasting 250 grams of beans, and this should last us for about 4 days. Thank you all for following along. We hope that you decide to give this a try. You won't be disappointed. If you guys have any questions, just let us know, and we'll try to answer them the best that we can. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.